Attention all reactor operations personnel. Current energy capsule conditions are approaching insufficient levels of fusion. Please reheat the reactor above 600 Kelvin before a complete reaction stall occurs. Set point 4 may now be used on all power laser intensity controls to ensure reaction sustainability. Attention! Fuel capsules 1 and 3 have been disconnected from the reactor monitoring system due to an unknown error. Attempting troubleshoot. Troubleshoot failure. System unresponsive. A full restart of the reactor monitoring system may be required to reconnect. Attention! Reactor temperatures approaching unsustainable levels. Preparing to reconfigure core systems for reignition. Alert! Reactor temperature descending beyond 325 Kelvin. Preparing to set new stall temperature set point. Warning, reactor chamber temperatures approaching sub-zero values. Data suggests that irregular reactor behavior is occurring. Attempting to perform diagnostic scan of reactor vessel. Warning, power laser combustion failure detected. Temperatures within the superstructure and containment chamber are continuing to decrease.
Hey reactor ops. Last time I checked, the reactor's temperature is incapable of reaching the values it's achieving while the thing is in operation. The fact it's able to maintain the reaction is a whole other matter, but please, find a way to stop whatever is going on inside the vessel.
Danger. Diagnostic scan results suggest that a chemical change is occurring within the fuel injection feed. Attempting to initiate chemical change intervention by Zenton 12 injection. Stand by for power laser reignition. Critical error. Power laser combustion ignition failure. Chamber temperatures are too low for combustion start. Chemical change continuing to progress. Attention. Reactor temperature stabilized at 32 Kelvin. Temperature is too low for nominal operations. Attempting complete fuel injection cutoff in an attempt to raise reactor temperature. Danger. Fuel injection feed cutoff ineffective. Temperature remains at 32 Kelvin. Temperature behavior suggests presence of thermodynamic anchoring. Deactivating thermal systems. Warning. Reformation of Zenton 240 properties may lead to formation of Zenton 15. Attempting to reconfigure power laser ignition program to allow for low temperature ignition. Please wait. Alert. Unable to complete automated reconfiguration process. Switching to manual input. Preparing to activate manual intervention protocol. Manual intervention protocol Delta 13 ready for execution. Attention, the facility blast shelter has been unlocked. All non-essential employees and visitors are to evacuate to the shelter immediately. attempt to recalibrate the power laser combustion systems. Estimated time until complete chemical conversion is 2 minutes. Attention! Reactor pressure output dropping. Setting turbine intake valves to maximum in an attempt to maintain power generation. Attention! Crystallization detected within coolant feed. Attention! Power laser fuel temperature dropping. Chance of successful reignition compromised. Warning. Primary grid output critical. Complete grid failure imminent. Danger. Complete chemical change detected within reactor fuel injection feed. New properties suggest formation of Zenton 15. Power laser reignition is now futile. Please evacuate to the blast shelter and prepare for a facility-wide blackout. Warning. Detecting deterioration of the energy capsule superstructure. Data suggests that a Zenton 15 breach may occur. Please evacuate to the blast shelter immediately. Danger. Breach of reactor fuel capsule detected. Zenton 15 volume increasing rapidly due to low temperature conditions. Attention. Reactor chamber temperature has reached absolute zero. Detecting chamber degradation. Warning. Primary grid failure detected. Facility thermal regulation system offline. Emergency reserve active. Warning. Emergency reserve capacitors cannot operate normally in low temperature conditions. Failure of the reserve likely to occur in 3 minutes. Alert. Facility temperature dropping rapidly. Blast shelter thermal regulation systems activated. Facility blast shelter will seal in T-minus 60 seconds. Danger. Reactor superstructure failure detected. Zenton 15 thermal transfer detected. Sector C temperatures dropping rapidly. Warning. Sector C connection lost. Unable to monitor Zenton 15 activity. Attention. Low temperature conditions detected in central mainframe. System failures may occur. Warning. Multiple facility system failures detected. Facility link node offline. Calamity management systems offline. Velocity mainframe now operating on low power mode. Detecting thermal transferring throughout bottom side complex. Disconnecting all metallic connections to the blast shelter. Access tram returning to Sector A. Facility temperature has reached negative 40 degrees Celsius. Preparing to seal blast shelter. Warning. Facility structural stability dropping rapidly. Estimated time until facility collapse is 1 minute. Blast shelter sealing sequence initiated. Diverting remaining facility power to blast shelter control systems to ensure survival of shelter occupants. Uploading all recorded data to Velocity Cloud database in order to preserve information. Capacitor failure detected. Facility power nullified. Welch